welcome to another English lesson at Green Forest English Academy. My name is Jason, and today we're going to talk about adverbs of frequency. Now there are many adverbs of frequency, but here are a few, okay? Always, usually, often, sometimes, occasionally, rarely, and never. I never do it, okay? So, adverbs of frequency basically tell you how frequently you do something, or tell someone how frequently you do something, okay? So for the first example, we have always, right? I always listen to music when I study. That means every time I sit down to study, I listen to music 100% of the time, every time, okay? So, usually, I usually go to bed at 10 o'clock. Right? I usually go to bed at 10 o'clock. That means if we're talking about 6 days, maybe 5 out of 6 days, I go to bed at 10 o'clock. Right? Often. I often go traveling on the weekends. That means maybe, 4 out of 6 weekends I go traveling. I often go traveling on the weekends, okay? So it's a little bit above 50%. Now we have sometimes, right? Sometimes, 50% of the time. 3 times out of 6, right? So sometimes Tony doesn't brush his teeth before going to bed, right? That's not a good idea, but sometimes Tony doesn't brush his teeth before going to bed. That means 3 days he brushes his teeth, 3 days he doesn't, right? 50-50, right? Next we have occasionally. Yoko occasionally eats snacks before dinner, right? She occasionally eats snacks before dinner. So that means if we're talking about 6 days, maybe 2 out of 6 days, she eats snacks before dinner, right? It's not something I would also advise, right? You get food on snacks, you can't have your healthy dinner, okay? And the last one, or not the last one, sorry, second to last is rarely. I rarely stretch before going to the gym. I rarely do stretches before going to the gym. Also not a good idea, but if you rarely stretch before you go to the gym, that means maybe once out of 6 times you stretch before you work out at the gym, right? Maybe once in 6 days. And never, 0%. It means it never happens, right? So my sister is never late for a meeting. My sister is never late for a meeting. That means every time there's a meeting, she's there on time. She's never late, right? Never. She's always on time, okay? So there you have it. Adverbs of frequency. How frequent you do something. Always, usually, often, sometimes, occasionally, rarely, and never. And there are many more adverbs of frequency, but these are pretty popular. These are pretty popular adverbs of frequency. You might come across others, but you can be safe to use these. All right? So I hope you enjoyed the lesson. I hope it was beneficial for you. If you did learn something, please click on the like button. And if you want more English lessons from Green Forest English Academy, please click on the subscribe button, okay? I hope you enjoyed the lesson, and until next time, have a nice day. Bye-bye. Okay, looks like we have a homework alert. Today I want to know about your study habits. So tell me about your study habits using the adverbs of frequency. When you study, do you listen to music? When you watch TV, English movies or dramas, do you use subtitles? Okay, I always use subtitles when I watch American dramas, or I sometimes use subtitles when I watch American dramas. I never listen to music when I study English, or I sometimes study English in the morning. Okay, so tell me about your study habits. I look forward to reading your comments.